Hello internet! How have you been? My life hasn't been too brilliant lately, which is why I haven't made any videos. Recently my dog passed away, so yeah, that kind of was why I wasn't around for a while, because I was very sad and didn't want to make stuff. And then I got back to uni, as you can tell, because I'm not where I was in my last two videos. I am in the magical world of university. And so university has decided they're going to give me tons and tons of work, because though we have exams coming up, you know, they don't actually want us to revise, they want us to work. So I've kind of been slaving away at my course and haven't managed to do pretty much anything sociable wise. So considering I haven't had a social life, YouTube hasn't been my top priority. Sorry. Feel guilty now. So now, after all that kind of chatting about life is relatively out the way, onto the meat of the video. When travelling, should you travel alone or in pairs? Now please remember, all of my advice about travelling alone or in pairs is dependent on my own experiences and also about going to places which are safe. Don't be stupid and do something and go to a place that you know is dangerous alone. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. But as a whole, for places where I've been, like Australia and New Zealand, I would suggest go alone. It's scary at first, it's a lot more scary than the thought of going with someone. Like, I can understand why people go with people, because then you always have a friend with you, blah 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 blah. But you are much more isolated when you're in a pair. That's a strange thought, but hear me out. Right, on your own, you are forced out of your comfort zone and you have to meet new people. People from different cultures, people from different countries, all sorts of different people. You meet people in hostels, you meet people on the bus, you just meet people, and that is a really good experience. Now, and I'm sure for some people, going with someone else works really well, and they can go with someone else and still meet lots of people. But most of the people I met who went travelling with someone, that's not to say they met someone whilst they were travelling and travelled with them, because that results in a different thing, because you're already in the mindset of let's go out and meet new people. This is more in the mindset of I've gone on holiday with my best friend from home. Now that's not a bad thing, as long as you've both had time to travel before without each other, so that you can go out there and make friends and you're less worried about making friends. Because a lot of the people I met who went away with their friends were very much me and my best friend, and they weren't really open to meeting new people, which kind of defeats the point of travelling. Also, though this is of a lesser kind of thing, but if you do go travelling with someone else, you always have to do what both of you want to do, rather than, and you have to go with sometimes with what they want to do. Whereas on your own, you're free to do pretty much whatever you want, and you can meet some really cool people along the way. I have so many friends from travelling because I went alone. If I'd gone with a friend, I doubt that I would have done it. Also, you have to bear in mind that if you're going travelling for a long period of time, like I went travelling for 7 months, if you're going travelling for a really long period of time, you have to think, do you want to be with that person 24/7 for 7 months? That is a really long period of time to be just with one person. Like, and you'd be spending all day together as well as all night. I mean, it's not the same as dating someone, because if you're living with someone, you still go to work. Like, there's a different dynamic. You're not just with one person. Whereas that is often the case when you're doing it with a friend. So that is why I would suggest going it alone, because it's weirdly less lonely and you make more friends. And that is the point of travelling, to meet people from different cultures and to broaden your horizons. Well, partially the point of travelling. It's also exciting to see fabulous places, but yeah, going alone, it's the way to go. And that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yay! Thank you for watching. Also, on a side note, very, very hard getting the lighting right in here. It was insane. I was like, this is good, this is way too bright, and I can't see. This is too dark. Ah, lighting, it hurts. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a bit crazy.